So I'm getting stuff together to hook up the case drain. So I had these hoses laying around, so I just numbered them and taped them and zip tied them together here. I just need the fittings to go between each junction there, and then I need a piece of hose about 2.5 foot long to reach from that to the top of the tank after I run it and route it through the boom with all the other hydraulic lines. So either I'm going to have to drill into the top of the tank and tap it or weld in a fitting, or I thought about seeing if they can have something that'll thread into the drain or the fill cap and just do it that way. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm going to ask about it anyway. At least I have options. So we'll run to the hydraulic fitting place and try to get this piece together. Okay, so with this case drain, to be lazy so I don't have to drill a hole, I took the cap out and got this fitting. I don't know if it's going to screw in there or not because of clearance, but let's nope, that figures. I don't even know if it's the right thread. So we're going to have to do it the hard way, which is drill a hole and weld. Yeah, because that's not the right thread anyway. So we tried. But I'll cut that off, weld it on over here somewhere so the hose can thread on over here for the drain. So that'll be okay. So the guy had to make this hose new for the case drain because whatever size hoses that it came with, he had no ends to fit it. So he just made me a new hose real quick. So I put a quick couple here, and I just got it zip tied right now. I'll fix it all later. See it hanging up there. I'll make it all nice and neat. I'll buy some of the little clamps to hold it nice and neat, but run it down. Not sure about this because where those hoses went together, it's right in there. So yeah, I'll kind of watch it and see what it does. Then run through and came out in here. You see the greasy line versus the dusty ones. So what it's looking like I'm gonna have to do is drill a hole and weld to this top piece here. It bolts on. Looks like 2, 4, 6 bolts holds it on. I'll drill a hole in it and weld one of those bungs onto it so I can thread that stuff on there. I was hoping to be able to use this, but it's not looking like it's going to work. I didn't think about it being so close to this, and to the fitting that he gave me, I think's maybe a little bit wrong thread. I'm not sure. Couldn't really get it started in there because it kept hitting this anyway. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to take this. I'm gonna clean this first real good. Take this cap off and drill a hole in it. Let's get this done. Alright, so here's what we ended up with. I'm sure that filter probably needs changed, but I don't have one. Not too bad to get to, so I'm going to actually get these filters and stuff changed. But what we're going to do right now is drill a hole right here in the top of this thing and weld the fitting onto it so we can hook up that drain. So on the bottom of this, there's an O-ring, so we don't want to get out too far, so we want to kind of stay a little close to this here in the middle, so we don't mess up the seal. So let's drill a hole in that and get this thing done. Alright, so I'm going to drill a pilot hole right there from this side, and then we'll drill it from the top. So there's our pilot hole. Try to keep them shavings away. Not sure what size hole we need to drill this, but I mean, I guess a 1/2 inch would be good. So we'll step it on up a few times here. What are you doing, Bandit? What are you looking for, bud? Get over here. Good boy. Good boy. Get it? Go get it. Where'd it go? Well, I'm not gonna get it for you. I got work to do. Whoa now. Dang. Got some torque to it, don't it? I don't know if we're gonna get this 1/2 inch through there or not. Alright, we made it. Not sure where that came from, but it's gotta go. There we go. Little splinter. So this fitting is what I'm going to weld to the top of that tank. It'll be sitting upright like that. So I'm going to cut this piece off, flush with the bottom of this nut, that way I can weld around this nut part. Let's cut this now. So there we go. That's what we wanted. So let's clean this up, mount it up. There we go. I believe it's ready. So it'd probably go somewhere like this. I believe it's about what I'm going for. Looks pretty good to me. Now let's throw some weld on that. Hopefully it holds with me welding it. We'll see. Alright, so it's on there. I'm not the best welder, but it's stuck, so hopefully that's good enough. We'll let that thing cool off, and then we'll mount it up and hook it up, and hopefully it works. There we go. There, it looks factory, don't it? Wouldn't be surprised if Kubota seen this and offered me a job. There we go. I just put that on to hold that thing out of the way. So now, okay, good thing I done it right. And I got this adapter screw into here, and then this onto there. I believe that'll work. Looks like it does. Awesome. Look at that, looks professional. I'll probably zip tie this up here somewhere. I guess it'll be all right. But I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in this thing and test it out. I think I gotta tighten this fitting up, and I know I gotta tighten this stuff up. None of this is tight, but other than that, that's done. Let's hurry and tighten this up. I went to the hydraulic hose place today and got these hoses, and was going to get a piece of that wrap that, I don't know what it's called, that anti-abrasion wrap or whatever, and walked right off and forgot it. So I'm just going to zip tie some of this stuff together just to make it look a little neater. Hopefully keep it from getting snagged on something so bad. I don't know. What do you think? Something like that? Let's go with that. No. Better than it will. Not sure how well this is going to go. About as bad as I figured. I could have got my funnel, but you know, that'd be too simple. Oh, I just spilled a drop. Let's start this up and see what the oil level does. Try that mower out again. I'm gonna grease it probably tomorrow and put the cover back on. So the way it's made, the cover, you have to take these two hoses off to get the cover on. So I'm gonna notch it so hopefully I can put it on without taking the hoses off. And also they got this grease fit in here that was completely under the cover. You couldn't even see it, couldn't get to it. You have to take the cover off. So I'll cut a hole there for that so I can grease it without taking the cover off. All right, so we got her together. Now I need to get the, I'm not sure what they're called, the little brackets to hold that other hose. Some kind of little clamp, I guess. If anybody knows what they are, let me know, because I'm gonna have to order some or buy some. The hydraulic hose place I went to didn't have anything like that, so I need something. All right, let's get this thing fired up.